Good morning, students. Now, today we will do the kinds of noun, and the next one, that is fourth one, is abstract noun, which tell us about the feelings, about our emotions, but which we cannot see, cannot hear, cannot taste, cannot smell or touch. For example, honesty. We can only feel someone's honest honesty, that person is an honest person, but we cannot see, we cannot hear, we cannot taste. Our childhood memories, whatever we have done in our childhood days, that we can only feel that in our past memories, but we cannot hear, we cannot taste, we cannot smell, or we cannot touch that past childhood memories. So when we are talking about our feelings or emotions, that will come under abstract noun. For example, happiness, sadness. We can only feel when we feel happy, hungry, hunger. We can only feel these things, but we cannot see, we cannot hear, we cannot taste, we cannot touch. So these will come under abstract noun. Now next one is countable and uncountable noun. The word only tell us the meaning of this noun, countable. If I will break the countable word into two words, then it will become count plus able, means the things which we can easily count. So the noun which we can count, that will come under the category of countable noun. Here you can see a butterfly. We can count how many butterflies are there on the flowers. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can count the number of butterflies who are sitting on the flower. Mango. We can also count the number of mangoes, how much I have eaten today. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the number of mangoes also I can count very easily. That will also come under countable noun. Here pencils, or you can also say candles. 1, 2. These are also easily countable. So these things which we can easily count, that will come under countable noun. We can also make the plural of countable noun. So we have both forms, singular and plural of countable noun. But when we will talk about the uncountable noun, the word un tell us the meaning, that the things or the noun which we cannot count very easily, that will come under the category of uncountable noun. For example, rice. Can you count how many rice are there in your plate? No. We will make a sentence, how much rice is there in your plate? 2 spoon, 3 spoon, bowl of rice. So we will use another word to make it a countable noun. Water. I cannot count water. Can you? No, you are also not able to count water, because water is an uncountable noun. So we can count a glass of water, a bucket of water, a drop of water. But we cannot count how much quantity is there in the glass, in the bottle. It may be 1 liter, it may be 2 liter, it may be 3 liter. But I will talk about the drops of water in a bucket. Then I am unable to count the drops of water in a bucket. That is why water is uncountable noun. Wood. Knowledge. Knowledge is vast. That is why it will also come under the category of uncountable noun. Now we can easily make the uncountable noun into a countable noun. How? That is a question. Now if I want to make rice a countable noun, so I will add here some word as a heap of rice, a sack of rice, a bowl of rice. So it will convert into a countable noun. Now next, water. Water is an uncountable noun, but I want to make this water a countable noun. So how will I make? I will add some words here. a drop of water, a bucket of water, a bottle of water, etc. to make it uncountable noun. Wood. Wood is uncountable noun. But again I will make it countable after adding logs of before wood. Logs of wood. I can easily count logs of wood. How many are there? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is countable. So in this manner we can easily make the uncountable noun into a countable noun. So that's all in today's lesson. Do the revision whatever we have learned today. Have a good day.